If you are currently renting in 2022 and you're wondering if you should continue to rent, or maybe this might be the year to purchase, then this is going to be the video for you. In this week's video, I'm going to give you some insight on the true cost of renting this year and also the cost of waiting to purchase a home. So if you're renting but thinking about buying, then this is the video for you. So stick around. Hey everyone, this is Danae Hewitt, your go-to DFW Realtor with Brico Realty Services. I help people buy, sell, and invest real estate all around the DFW Metroplex. So if that is you and you are looking for a great realtor, then drop me a comment below and I'd be happy to talk to you about that. But let's get into this week's topic. As a renter, you should know that the cost of renting a property has been increasing since 1988, and it's not going down. According to apartmentlist.com, since January 2021, the national median rent has increased by 17.8%. 17.8% in 1 year. That is bananas. They continue to say that the rent growth from 2017 to 2019, pre-pandemic, the average rent growth was only 2.6%. So in a couple of years, that rental increase was 2.6%, but then in 1 year, it jumped up to over 17%. That is staggering. So many people, I'm sure, were just in sticker shock with the amount of money that rentals had gone up to, or maybe in sticker shock with the amount that the landlord wanted to increase their rental rates by. So this means that rental rates are increasing rather rapidly, and they are not projected to change. According to Realtor.com's 2022 National Housing Forecast, they expect this rising rent trend to continue in 2022, and they are forecasting a rent growth of 7.1% in the next 12 months. And that's somewhat ahead of the housing market forecast. I talked to you about all of the market predictions of what the housing market is going to do here in 2022 in that video right there. So of course, check that one out. So if these rental rates are scaring you and you're thinking it's not something you financially might be able to do this year, then let's talk about home ownership and the pros with that. So with home ownership, you are going to have a stable monthly payment of your mortgage rate and your mortgage interest. And that number is not going to change. That number is going to stay the same. There is no one that is going to come to you and say, we're going to need more on your mortgage payment. So that stability is probably something that you may benefit from. Another benefit of home ownership is building equity in your home. Once you are in that home and you are paying down that mortgage on a monthly basis, the price of your home is increasing at the same time. So with the price of your home going up and you're slowly chipping away at that mortgage, right there, that's your equity. That's like instant savings. And there's a lot that you can do with that equity over a couple of years once you've got a nice chunk of change sitting in there. I talk about all the things that you can do with home equity in that video right there. So of course, look at that one as well. When you are renting, if you're renting an apartment, that money is just going towards that apartment company. If you are renting a house, then your rental payment is paying down somebody else's mortgage, and their equity is also increasing because the price of that home is increasing. So why not put the money that you are investing in a monthly rent towards a monthly mortgage payment? It's going to benefit you and help you build some wealth and equity over the length of time. So if this piques your interest, let me give you some advice. When your lease is up, like 6 to 9 months before it is actually up, you should be reaching out to a trusted real estate agent and a trusted mortgage lender. If you don't have a mortgage lender, but you have a real estate agent, guarantee you they have a mortgage lender that you can talk to. The first conversation absolutely is with the mortgage lender, because you want to know financially what it's going to take for you to get into a home. You can let them know approximately what you want to pay on a monthly basis. And with that, we can determine what the price of the home is that you should be shopping for. Your mortgage lender can also talk to you about currently where your credit is and any debts that you may need to pay off in order to boost your credit up before we actually get you pre-approved to get into a house, because the better your credit score is, that can really help lower that interest rate that you will get on the mortgage. And of course, I talk about all things credit in that video right there. And then from there, you go to your real estate agent and you say, thank you so much for referring that mortgage lender to me. They say that I could probably get pre-approved for around $300,000. So then your real estate agent is going to send you homes in that $300,000 price point. Once your real estate agent sends you those homes in that price point, it can really help give you a better idea of what you're going to be paying for and what you're going to be getting once you are done renting. And also, your real estate agent is going to talk to you about the housing market currently as it stands. What types of offers are being put in by buyers in order to get their offers accepted. And your mortgage lender can also talk to you about interest rates and where they are projected to go in the next couple of months. That $300,000 house is not going to stay $300,000 for a long time. In about 6 months, the price of that house is certainly going to go up. And then also in 6 months, interest rates are going to be going up as well. So that $300,000 house is going to be more than that. And then your interest rate is also going to be more than what it was possibly 6 months prior. So it's really something that you really need to think about. If you wait to purchase a house, it is going to cost you more in the long run in terms of the price of the house, and then also in terms of how much your interest rate is going to be. Well, I really hope this gave you some food for thought in whether you should continue to rent with the increasing rental prices, or if you should consider purchasing a house knowing that home prices are going up, but it's going to benefit you in the long run with building your equity. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. You know I am always here to answer anything for you or to help you out. I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's video, and I'll see you next week.